All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get this episode started, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. Today's episode is brought to you by Fine Touch Painting. Big shout out to my guy Beto Esqueda. He's been rocking with the Half Court podcast movement from the jump, man. Believed in the movement, believed in the vision, and said, hey, I would like to sponsor you guys. So thank you, Beto, for that. Now back to Fine Touch Painting. When it comes to your residence or business looking clean and spiffy, the Fine Touch Painting crew are your go-to guys. You name it, they paint it. You can count on their professional services such as interior, exterior, sheetrock repair, complete power wash, full finishes, and much more. Now, if you have any future projects or you're working on a current project and you would like a free estimate, make sure to contact Beto at 405-905-1466. Again, that number is 405-905-1466. Fine Touch Painting, ladies and gentlemen. Also, today's episode is brought to you by Supreme Barbering in Midtown. Big shout out to my guy Della Tapes, who's been believing in the movement since day one. Supreme Barbering in Midtown, they're going to get you right. Now, if you're looking for that razzle dazzle, that splat, those are the guys to go to. You can count on 6 professional licensed barber to get you right. It's simple. Give them a call. Schedule your appointment. The phone number is 405-601-7087. Again, that number is 405-601-7087. Now, if you don't want to call and I'm just going to show up, you can also. You can. The address is 1705 North Broadway Avenue. Hit them up. They're open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 6. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Supreme Barbering to you.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a new wave of entertainment in Oklahoma City. If you guys haven't heard, you're about to hear it here on the Half Court podcast. During this pandemic, you might find yourself a little bored, not knowing what to do. So you can head on down there to Q Palace and they'll entertain you. They got music, they got billiards, and that's pool, just, making it sound nice and fancy for you guys. They got tournaments, so if you want to make some little money and show out your skills of pool, you can go in there and get you some money. Entertainment. So go ahead and follow them on social media. They will keep you updated with all the events they have going on. And their hours are super flexible, so you can be there from 11 in the morning to 2 in the morning if you'd like. Those are the hours. Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. So they got the liquor, they got the pool, they got the music. Follow them on social media so you can keep up with all their updates and events. So if you guys want to call in just to see how things are going or whatever before you pull up, you can call them at 405-636-1102. And their address is 940 Southwest 59th. And that's Oklahoma City right there on 59th Southwest. You can't miss it. So for all my Southwest babies that need entertainment, head down to the Q Palace because they got it popping over there.
Y'all do me a favor, y'all make some noise for Nayborhood Barbie.
Driving down I-35, fuck a Bonnie and Clyde. Nobody on my side. That's how I like to drive. 10 don't gotta. Don't take more than the sub to get me out the game. I'm the rookie of the year, but I'm running this thing. I said fuck all the rules and I wrote me a manual.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. What is Gucci Manucci's? Welcome to the Half Court podcast. My name is Darwin. We got AV behind the camera. And today, we got one of the hottest females rappers here in Oklahoma City. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Nayborhood Barbie. Woo! And we also got GQ, turn me up, right?
Turn me up,
GQ. Turn me up. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, and appreciate you guys for taking the time to come here.
Yeah,
we're gonna focus on it's an album, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna focus on the album, which is the biggest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So just let's backtrack a little bit and talk about how did you get into the rapping game?
I started rapping
almost exactly like a year ago. I have a homegirl who raps. Her name is Famous Galore, and she started off like in a rap group. They were called Sister Sister, and she kind of really just brought me along. One day they were at the studio. Actually, my first time they were doing like a record for GQ and Tony D, and I was just like, in there vibing, kind of helping them write a little bit. That was my first time in there, and so shit. After that, it was just like, man, I want to rap.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
Like a year ago.
A year ago? Yeah. Okay. Damn, that's dope.
So you got right to it, because I seen on your YouTube the upload date on it. I think this is your oldest video, and it's like a year.
Yeah.
So I
dropped my first project the same day I dropped my album, just a year before.
Okay.
Like 1 year exact.
Oh yeah. So you fell in love with it, and you're like, I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but like the rhymes were on point. So how did you develop that? Was it something that you were like,
I really can't even tell you. See, I've been around music my whole life. My dad's a DJ, he real big. He's like the biggest Jay-Z fan, big Biggie fan, and them two alone are just, some lyrical geniuses. So I've been around good music a long time. I'm very educated, to say the least. So I guess just rhyming and putting words together just kind of came natural.
Okay.
Sure.
We got Southwest Def?
Yeah,
Southwest Def.
Yeah,
all right,
sir.
bad. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all
Just
for coming
stepped
by,
in.
man. You know what I'm saying? You got the squad. You deep
Yeah,
it.
they don't let me go nowhere by myself
Yeah.
no more. So
Okay.
had to
And
get used
you
to
guys
it.
just had a big weekend. Talk about that,
We
because
did.
it was.
We
Ooh,
did.
that
man.
show.
We
I seen
did.
that, and there's been tears and sweat. I'm sure all kinds of shit.
Yeah, man. Like, it feels good to be acknowledged for, the shit that you've been working so hard for. Like, I literally been in the studio every day, if not every day, every week for like the past year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's to be acknowledged for it, and just to be, giving my roses while I'm here. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
I feel like often, it seems like I have to put on like a facade of being hard, but that's just who I am. But to see the people actually love and care for me and really take the time to appreciate what I got going on, like it's just a different feeling, like just being overwhelmed with love. But I picked up my gear from Chop. What was that, like Friday, like earlier that day? And I don't know, like this time last year I was running around everywhere, getting shit together for my album. And it was like this year I didn't have to do nothing, and it kind of made me feel weird, because I'm usually the one bossing folks around. You know what I'm saying? So, and I really just got to chill and be an artist and let everybody play their role, and shit just it just felt good. You know what I'm saying?
How are you able to develop that? Like you went from in a year, like you're having to do everything, to now this year, like you have a whole team behind you.
Like a team, yeah, man. Just people believing in me. That's what they all say. Like it makes them want to, be a part of something like this. So it just happened itself. Just like how we walked in the door and Chop was here. Like I don't know, this shit just be happening. It just manifested within themselves. And I mean, I really appreciate them for believing in me. Because the shit that they do for me, they don't have to do it at all. So.
And it's like a momentum thing, because it's like it just keeps like just good thing after good thing after good thing. And
for sure.
It's nice. Like
for sure. It's all about the energy though. Everybody that I got around me, like we all got that good energy, and we all adult enough to put it on Front Street. Like if we not in a good mood or something for the day, it's like, you know what? I'm not good today. I'm gonna check back in with y'all, another day, and we all appreciate that. But for the most part, we iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So we all just keep each other going.
Hell yeah. So when did you drop this album?
I dropped it on
It's recent.
Saturday. Yeah, on the 30th.
So that party, was it like a release party, or
it was like a release party celebration, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, y'all was deep. Like y'all was deep, and like
it was
seeing the
Zoom.
videos, and then you see the people like heavily.
it ended up turning into like a 2-night thing, right?
We ran it back at Symphony the next day. Yeah. It was like 500 people, no cap, outside that couldn't get in. We were at capacity inside.
Yellow Beezy, and was that this event?
Yeah.
That he was.
Yeah, at my party.
He had the cornrows and shit?
Yeah, that was at my party.
Damn, that's
They
crazy.
had it.
Yeah.
And then there was another. Is she a female rapper?
Erica Banks.
Yeah.
She
I
got
seen that too.
The Busted Challenge girl, Miss Busted. Yeah.
Damn, she's.
They were deep. I'm telling you, like.
I got a song with her.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I have it in my notes, I think.
No,
What's
that's
the name of it?
Big Boss.
Yeah, Big Boss.
Uh-huh.
Because on the list, it doesn't even say featuring.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
what's up.
I'm pretty sure that was GQ's idea, but I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the music on there is good enough to where we don't need nobody's extra recognition. You know what I'm saying? Nothing from it, but you know, if you know she on there, you know she on there. But I don't want nobody to be like, oh yeah, that's the girl that got that song with Erica Banks. You know what I'm saying? No, Erica Banks on the song with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
cool. So
yeah.
And I
that's
mean,
just
you
how
have
we-
you're building a catalog, so that alone says a lot already. Like,
yeah, for sure.
and I think I seen you in a video too say like, I don't do features really. Like,
Nah,
unless-
I don't.
Yeah.
If I do a feature, I gotta really, you know, fuck with you. How I cuss on here?
yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I gotta really fuck with you heavy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, like I said, I'm new in the game, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know at the momentum where my career is going, like I know they're gonna be asking back and forth, but I'm really just more so just focusing on just me growing as a person, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like once I get established and get my groove going, then, you know, I'll be open to do more features. But at the same time, like this is a business and people don't be trying to pay me for, you know what I'm saying? For the
And-
business.
Yeah, and that time you can be spending it on your own music.
Yeah,
so why
that's
would you
because
go
I'm gonna
and-
give you a hot 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
So might as
And
well
then
pay
now
for it.
that you have like more of a buzz, it's like a
Yeah, like the price is up.
damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the price is up. So
Yeah, that's what's up.
I shoulda
Can
got
you guys talk a
verses
little bit
before.
about your relationship and like?
yeah, I'm gonna let him start it off and then I'll piggyback off of him.
I want to go back to that first session that she was talking about. She was in there, like it was a booth. It was like a big enough booth for multiple people to fit in it. And she was in there helping Sister with the song that they were working on with me and Tony D, but she wasn't on the song. And I heard her, like, I can hear like the monitors still going when they're in the studio. So I heard her like helping him out and like how her tone of voice was like as she was rapping it to him. And
So this was before she even started.
this before she even rapped.
This is the first session
Okay.
she was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, she went in there and she was just helping
So
them out.
after that
Yeah.
session, we got done with the song or whatever. We left, and I get in the car with Tony D, and we like smoking, just talking or whatever. And I looked at him, I was like, I know I'm gonna sound crazy, but Barbie need a rap. She's gonna be the best one. And then this is how it happened.
So it happened without even you like trying. Like it just
Yeah.
happened.
So
That's-
like my bad neighborhood because he said Barbie. So you've already been known as Barbie. And,
Yeah, I've been known as Barbie. Like I've been having this tattoo since 2016. The Barbie
Okay.
tattoo.
Yeah.
We can get into that.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
get
Okay.
into that.
So now I became a fan instantly. Like to be honest, like I would listen to like the freestyles and stuff. Like you have one on your Instagram and
Oh,
stuff. So I was like, damn, like
and
it's hard,
As
like-
a producer, when you heard, I mean, you were just like, she got it.
yeah.
It was.
like a-
I knew that she had the ability to have it for sure. Like it was months. I would say what like
It was
4
probably
months.
like a good 4 months.
A
before
good
I
4
even
months
just-
before we even talked to each other again. Like I didn't even like she came out with she started rapping and we weren't like working together at that point. She was working with the other half of Bag Boys is me, ADHD, and Bandman. That's BAG. That's what it stands for.
Okay.
We're a producer group, and she was working with them. So she put out her first project and all that work under them. Like I never had worked.
Was
with
it
her
the
before that, prior to
200
that.
plus?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So it was that an album as well or a
No,
mixtape?
it was just like a little EP mixtape. You know,
okay.
that was just me
Yeah.
building a catalog and it's just dumping it.
Kind of,
Just to see
yeah.
if people fucking with me.
Yeah.
Really.
I fuck with that one too. I was binge playing all of it, like the whole album, the biggest,
Biggest,
and
yeah.
then the 200 plus, and I
Could
was
you
like,
hear the growth?
yeah, I can see the difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
both of them are hard, but you can see like wow, the evolution of like.
And
all
then
right,
you're doing
you
like
sound more confident, like
cooler shit now, so you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to rap about it.
Yeah,
now. Like,
for
so
sure.
it's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Most definitely.
So this, when you guys started this project, like what was the mentality going into it? Like, all right, it's gonna have these many songs. Do you guys leave any songs out, or how was the whole process of this?
Or first, how did y'all even like decide? Okay, I'm like, how did you say I'm gonna just work with? Because was it every song produced by you?
No.
Most of them I heard.
Probably like all but like three.
All
three or
but
four.
yeah, we collabed
Okay.
on one, and then ADHD has his, and then
So I guess how
Bandman
did
has
that
one too.
happen? That
Shit, really. I can't even remember
just send
going
her a
back.
pack of beats
Going
and
back
you're
that
like-
far? Nah, hell no. He don't even do that.
We don't do that.
I think it was just me wanting to just experiment more, honestly, and I hit him up one day and I went over there to record. What, did we record first or were we just?
No,
I
the
don't even
first thing
think
we did crazy. The first thing we ever did.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, is that when we was having like the meetings and stuff?
Yeah.
Before we recorded,
Yeah.
we was just really just kind of fucking with what he had going on because he really had like a plethora of artists that he was working with and developing, and I was really fucking with how how he moved, and so I went over there one day to record with him, and it was just like he was like, you know what, I'm finna take you all out of your element. And the first song I recorded with him is called "Crazy," and it's crazy. I know that sounds cliche. It's like he read my mind because it was like I was tired of rapping all extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Like doing that hardcore rap, and he had came with like the melody, and it just was like I don't know. From there, it was just like magic to where each time we go in the studio, I'd be like, I'm feeling like this. Make me this type of beat, and then voila, he'll make exactly what I wanted him to. Like it's shit crazy.
So is it easier for you to just come up with some like bars and shit like on the spot? Or you don't have to be like,
that's
all right.
That's how I do it. That's how he like I've been working with GQ for like a year, and it's like we've been in like studio boot camp literally. So like I said, he don't send beats. Like he's that passionate to where he will make you a new beat every time that you're gonna record for sure. On the spot. You just tell him what you want, and then so it's like as the beat builds and as the melody is going, like I just think of something there. And then it take them probably about 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on, what vibe we going to with the beat. And so in that 45 minutes to 2 hours, like my song is done, we ready to record. You know what I'm saying? Because he a busy man. So right after me, somebody else coming back. You know what I'm saying? So, and I wanted to work with him that much to the point where it was like, shit, I got to write faster. You know what I'm saying? And then I really think it just enhanced my game,
Do you actually write like on a pen and pad or
nah,
like
phone?
In my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the more convenient way. Yeah, more convenient way.
Yeah.
No, I don't like writing. No,
We just can't go out like Drake.
I lose my phone
Stole his
and then I'm
BlackBerry.
like, fuck, I lost all my notes.
Yeah, it's
Facts.
cool, but but then it just depends. Sometimes we go in there, I'll have some shit wrote, and if it don't sound right to him, then shit, we just gonna freestyle a line or two. You know, that just comes from just the chemistry of working in together.
And is it usually just you two, or like what kind of studio vibes?
Usually us two. I really like closing with closed sessions, private sessions. I don't like to be distracted. I don't like him to be distracted because you got niggas in there, they want to start extra conversation, and everybody know if I'm in the studio,
it's
like
work.
It's time to work.
No conversations.
Yeah,
sure. Facts.
I like that. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's like when it's work, it's work. Same like when I go to the gym and work out, like I don't want to say like what's up and see how you doing. I'm trying to get a workout in, trying to get a pump. So it's the same thing.
For sure.
But I-35, that shit went hard. It's so catchy. Like you can catch me in the shower singing that shit. Just it's
Bro,
catchy.
That's crazy.
It's catchy. Like how did you came up with this song? Like and like it just fit perfect. Like that like
it definitely did. Probably like 2019, bro. I just was taking a lot of trips, and I like going to Texas. And so
Dallas?
Dallas
That's my city.
And Houston. I went there probably like 4 or 5 times in like 1 year. Just, just get tired of being in the city. And I just go there. I'll go there and sleep in a hotel room all day. You know what I'm saying? Just to chill. And that's kind of like how I got like the 35, like, just because I'm driving down 35 by myself. And actually YoungBoy had dropped his mixtape, The Still Flex and Still Stepping, and he got a song on there called Red Eye. And like just how it made me feel, like I'm like, I told GQ don't even listen to YoungBoy. I'm like, bro, I need a beat like YoungBoy's Red Eye. And he like sent it to me, and I'm like, okay. So I sent it to him, and then like if you know GQ, like he not gonna make your beat exactly like if you trying to copy something, like he gotta add his own funk.
Like you listen to it and you're like, oh, that's GQ.
Yeah,
that's almost like an insult.
Definitely.
Like make me a
she like that's really an insult to me. If you come in the studio and say like make me a NBA YoungBoy type beat, I'll look at you crazy like, bro, you might as well leave. Like, don't disrespect me.
Your neighborhood Barbie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're like, you're not coming here, NBA young girl.
Yeah.
But so I mean, I feel like as far as like the feeling that I get when I sung that song, it was the feeling that I got when I heard NBA YoungBoy's Red Eye. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't mock the beat like to the T, I wouldn't say, but like the feeling of it is really more so what I was going off of, and he matched it perfectly. And GQ has like this style, he can ride that bass like nobody else, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm real big on that bass sound. And Yeah, man. I just let him do what he did, and then just from there, I just like I said, wrote the lyrics as it was going and shit. It was that, and it's crazy because I was gonna shelf 535.
For real?
Yeah, I was gonna shelf it, and I was gonna shelf it because when I first started doing music, I was always sending my friends my work or whatever, and I-35 was something different. So I had let one of my homies hear it, and he was just like, I mean, it's cool, but I don't really fuck with it because, it's not your sound. Like,
you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you did something different, which is like.
He was just like, I'm not really fucking with
it.
And
then it kind of, you kind of doubt yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that fucked me up. So, and that was like, we made I-35 literally around this time last year.
The second song we ever made.
Yeah, that was the second song we recorded. And Southwest threw the big show back in July. And that was like my closing song when I did my performance. But that song was like the most memorable to everybody because it wasn't even called I-35 at first. It was called I Can See It. People, that's what they remembered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really the people named it I-35. I'm like, bro, let's just change the song to I-35. And so, like I said, it was just like talked about. Everybody kept asking.
That's gonna be a classic. Like when you go on a road trip, you're gonna play.
Gotta
like
play
you gotta
I-35.
play. Like hold on, we on I-35. Let's turn the I-35 on. Yeah,
No.
but yeah,
it was catchy. Like definitely, like really was something different. And then you guys shot a music video to it and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was raining and stuff. So that kind of probably been an experience for you. You're like, shit. Was it like the camera guy's idea, or was it your idea to see like, fuck it, I'm just going?
What? Well, shit, we didn't even know it was gonna rain. We just had an idea. Like I had watched a Pop Smoke video that he had, and it was kind of like a VCR vlogish type
Old
video.
School.
Yeah. So I had told Sweet Life, they the ones who shot it. Shout out to Sweet Life, and we really just kind of winged it. Honestly, I just knew I wanted to be down I-35, and I was driving down I-35 one day, and there's like this buy here pay here car lot called I-35 Credit, and I just was like, bro, I want to do something in front of that. And
yeah, because it has a big I-35.
Yeah, it got a big I-35 logo on the back of it and shit. So we was just driving down I-35, like they was filming I-35, like so. I think I like stopped at the store, like just like a little vlog, but it's just like it went perfectly.
Yeah.
For sure.
And how do you feel like when you see people, or like when you do your shows and you see people singing it like to the letter, like on point?
It's I can't even describe the feeling. Like a lot of shit that be going on, I can't really describe it. Like I don't know, like I ain't gonna say it don't make me feel good, but it's like damn, like
overwhelming.
Yeah,
shit,
like you know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy.
We talk about it like the dopamine is crazy. It's like you're just like it's like a high that's like, because we've had times here where like a bunch of good shit just happens back to back to back that we're like.
We don't even know how to process it. We're like,
that's basically where it's at.
Because you don't want to get too excited.
Exactly.
But then it's like, this is badass. I'm fucking basically rendering out what I said on paper.
But even with the good that comes back to back, it's just like, bro, that means this shit gotta happen, bro. Because I know somebody asked me like, what's been the ups and downs of your career? And I'm like, honestly, it's all been up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every day is something up and up. So I don't know. Like you said, it's I can't even just catch up to it to tell you how I feel.
So would you say that you planned everything out like that's happening? Like was there a time where you sat there and visualized and then actually said poop, 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 and then knocked out those goals?
I would say in a way. Like I feel like everything that we do is strategic, and really GQ kind of got me on that. You know what I'm saying? Like not to flood the streets too much with music. Usually when I make new music, I don't go preview it. I don't go make a Triller TikTok or you know what I'm saying. I don't really expose my music till when I do drop and it's some good shit. And so it leaves people anticipated for more. So I feel like that's why this album did what it did, like as far as like the build up of it, just because like just how strategically we did it. Even when I dropped out 35.
The rollout,
So we got a chalkboard, a whiteboard in our in the studio, and it has all of Barbie's like everything that you've seen like that's been going on. It's on the board with timing on it and everything. You know what I'm saying? And everybody walks in the studio, they look at it, they always be like, yeah, this is the kind of shit I'm trying to be on. Like every time I'm like, yeah, this is. Man,
because ideas are just ideas. Like you got to jot them bitches down.
No, for sure.
Then you forget.
And it's different when you see it and you can like, that's done.
Right.
That's done. Like, you know what I'm
satisfying
saying?
shit,
It definitely is.
Checking it off.
So you guys would say you guys got a pretty good dynamic together?
For sure.
You guys
The goatest.
For the most part, because we know how to click on business and we know how to click on our personal, but we don't never mix them together.
Yeah.
Like I could be pissed off. I done been pissed off before at GQ, and he probably done been, you know what I'm saying, had a bad day at the studio, but that we still never made a bad song yet to this day. We done made some shit that we like, we not really fucking with it, but it's still hard, but it's just like, not right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as that goes, then I think we got a pretty good dynamic.
Are you feeling the pressure right now to, like, every song that drops, you got to make it better and better? Like,
I wouldn't say pressure, because, you know, I just let the people do the talking. It's a lot of shit that I thought was whack, and people fuck with it. Like, honestly.
So you think it's whack, and you're like, let me just throw it out there, fuck it, you know, and then people end up fucking
Lil
up.
Wayne said that he thought a Millie was whack, like when he...
And that shit was crazy when we was in the 8th grade.
Like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So I think, I don't know, maybe it's just like a self-conscious thing.
Yeah,
It is.
I would say.
As an artist,
It
you're
is.
kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, and
do you have
especially-
that as a producer? Like, when you make a beat, are you
He
happy at the
definitely
end,
does.
or are you like, this shit's hard? Like,
I mean, but if I finish it, it's that shit.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Yeah.
When you make a beat, man, I've noticed, like, producers, the hard ones obviously are hella confident with their shit, because it's like, I'm making a slap every time. Like,
Every
you know
time.
what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you're like that too.
Like, I'll be in a session and I'll promise you, like, I'll make 6 beats back to back to back to back to back, and
have
people
you
will be
always
like,
had that confidence, though?
No. And some days I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything, bro. Everything that you do. Sometimes you might step up to the mic up here and you be like, man, I don't know if I feel like asking these questions.
suck.
yeah,
you know what
or
I'm
you
saying?
stutter or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like, damn, I suck.
damn, I suck. I say it all the time. Yeah, me and my homeboy Big
Suck
Trapper.
in the day.
Shout out to Big Trapper. He always be like,
Let me,
damn, I suck. Or like, damn, you suck. We said that to each other like, you
Yeah.
suck today.
So
Like,
let me just
today.
take my ass home today and
Type
take a
shit.
nap.
no, we'll never
God.
go home. But you know what I'm saying?
That's how you feel.
We
Like,
move on to
fuck,
the next one for
we
sure.
got to get one out.
Yeah.
Got to.
But yeah.
So how long would you say did it take you to make the album of the biggest from start to finish? Like,
And like, how many? It's a 10-track album, but how many tracks did you actually record?
I think we recorded probably like 15. So we probably cut like 5 songs, but they just didn't totally match the vibe. Like, we gonna drop them.
There's some good songs.
Yeah, they some good songs, but
It's gonna be separate.
With the biggest, I feel like I wanted specifically to show like me being an actual artist. So when you listen to it, it's all kind of vibes. I got some shit for the hood niggas. I got some shit for some, you know, if a bitch got a heart broke, you know, I got
if
some
you're
shit
trying to get
that'll turn
nasty
you up.
too, or you know, like,
So I
you got the,
everything
you know,
on there.
the hood shit. Yeah, I fucks with it. Yeah,
I got everything on there. But like some of the other shit I had on there, it was probably like some petty music or just some shit, like just some extra shit talk shit that just didn't really go with it. Because if you really pay attention to each song, they kind of really all tell one big old story.
Yeah.
That's why in my intro I say you don't know my story.
Yeah.
So after you listen to it, you kind of you feel like you know me more.
A little,
you know?
for sure. Because you talk about also, you know, the brothers that you got locked up. You
For
talk
sure.
about a brother also that passed away, right, on the song, and you're working also on visuals.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Most
you just
definitely.
dropped the what's the name of the song?
I remember.
I remember. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. So
So Vito and what is it?
Mikey.
Talk about them.
Vito and Mikey. Vito, that's somebody who I really just kind of grew up under, you know, in the neighborhood. He kind of really just looked out for me when I was younger. And Fast Cash, who's actually my manager, that's his little brother. Okay. And then Mikey, he kind of like my cousin. Like, we grew up like real click tight, you know what I'm saying? And so he from the neighborhood too. So, you know, I talk to him often, you know. So they like my brothers for real.
yeah.
And neighborhood, it's on North. Tell them where you're from. And
I'm from Spencer, Oklahoma.
Spencer, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You grew up there?
Yeah.
Like, for
I
the most
grew up-
part? Yeah.
I grew up there, yeah.
Is that where you live right now?
No, I don't live there now. I live in the suburbs now.
Yeah.
I'm the
Okay,
suburbs
okay.
Barbie. I should be the suburbs Barbie.
Suburban.
Yeah. So how long would you say this album took to kind of master it?
Almost like a year, bro. Like, we was gonna drop this motherfucker way back in like July, honestly. And I was
last
pissed
year.
off at Guap, and I'm like, bro, I need to drop before July. And he like, no, man. I think at that time we probably only had like 7 solid songs.
Yeah.
But it just was like, you know, shit kept happening, you know, and shit just, you know, we just was kept going to the studio and just like, I don't know, shit kept happening, but it wasn't like bad shit. It was just like shit that was meant to happen.
that was necessary.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just people, not saying that we fell out with anybody, but, you know, we just had to go our own ways, you know? it's just me and Guap at this point. You know what
Had
I'm
to
saying?
skim the fucking fat, man.
Pretty,
said, no,
pretty
it ain't
much.
like that.
I mean,
It
to
ain't like-
to sum it up, but like, yeah, bro, just
Still
you know,
gang.
yeah, we just have to get shit together, regroup, and just But we probably been done with it since probably November. So everything else was really just kind of planning out, other shit. But yeah, about a year.
So when you decided you're gonna do this rap, and become an artist, you have a lot of pressure because you're a female rapper, right? So you have to be hella hard. So what was your mentality? You're gonna be I'm just gonna dominate or what?
I mean, it sound cliche, but I just was gonna be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go out there and talk about, getting money from a nigga and getting flued out by a nigga, because that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you hear me rap about in my song, I really done lived it or been through it or is going through it. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been somebody that people pay attention to when I speak. You know what I'm saying? And I just put that in the music, So that's why I said people feel more connected because it's real. Yeah. It's the real me.
Yeah.
So
I like that. One thing I do like is the confidence, because you have the confidence, and not only that, because you have to have confidence, you have to also believe in your music, right? Mm-hmm. But you will back it up. So it's you have other artists that are confident, but when you listen to their stuff, you're like, I don't know. Your confidence good, but I don't know about the bars.
And really, it took me a long time to build the confidence that I do have now. I ain't gonna never say I haven't been the most confident, but I think doing music is probably just really just put the icing on the cake. So now that I know I'm the shit, respectfully.
Right.
But like you said, I feel like outside of having to make sure that I'm really hard, as far as my music goes, you know what I'm saying? I obviously don't look like the average female rapper, you know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing that, me being who I am, I'm going to get the body shaming. I'm going to get the this and that. She not from the neighborhood, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But outside of that, that's why I let the music pretty much just do the talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get whatever you want to get out. Just, you know what I'm saying? You can't take my music away from me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. So
why do you think it is that you have that strong voice, that people listen to you? Is it your parents, or why do you think that is?
I guess you can say that. Not only my parents, my grandparents, but even outside of that, just the people that I surround myself with, they always just being real niggas. You know what I'm saying? I really gravitate towards just real people in general, and they've been able to coach me up and kind of gain me. That's pretty much how I am, how I am. I feel really just the energy that I keep myself around. They really just, they put me on a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for everybody that's been a big homie to me, that's really just been continue to lead me in the right direction. Never really had me on no crash dummy shit. I've always been taught critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So you pulled up with J Po.
Yeah.
How did you guys click?
I met up with J Po whenever I first started getting in the studio. I was recording at KLS, and Bandman was my main engineer at that time. And, Southwest Des, him and Southwest Des is real cool. So that kind of really just came about, just relations, really. I can't even explain how it just came about. It just, I'm always the only female around. So they already give me that little sister role. Mm-hmm. So J. Po kind of really just took it upon himself, you know what I'm saying, to just, look out for me in certain aspects of shit that need to be done, really just being a voice in places that I can't be. So it kind of just formed itself. I can't even explain it.
It kind of goes back to what you said, people gaming you up, and
they see it in me. So it's
the time to actually you listen to what they're saying and apply it. So that's
for sure.
Like you said, critical thinking. We were talking about it earlier. Sometimes we just make bad fucking decisions.
For sure.
But it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if we can minimize the amount of mistakes we make from seeing our big homies, from listening to what they're saying, then that's what's gonna.
No, and it's dope that, you have people that are in the game, because that way they can kind of minimize the mistakes that you make, move this way, move that way, that way you don't do dumb shit. You don't make mistakes by making decisions that you thought was going to be good. So that's a good.
But see, that's the crazy thing. That's what I don't understand, because there's always people that tell you, but then it's up to the person to take it in and listen.
Yeah.
So it's why is that? Some people listen and some don't.
I mean,
DNA shit.
It's all about the mindset.
Natural selection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely for sure. But I feel like it's all about the mindset. Like somebody is telling you this for a reason. Like even me now being older, like if I see my sister do some dumbass shit, and I just be like, girl, that's some dumbass shit. I already told you not to do that shit. Like I'm telling you this because I did it and I know the outcome of it. So why go do it? You know what I'm saying?
It almost like they gotta like be like, I got experience to see
Yeah.
if it's true or not. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm more
almost
so
that.
a person like shit. This happened to you, and like, yeah, I ain't trying to do that. 'Cause, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
we're telling
Like,
you this for a reason. Like,
Yeah.
don't do it. You know, so
For sure.
Yeah, it can be that. But
And I know they've had a lot of trials and tribulations because they've been in this shit for a minute. So why not listen to them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then also they've never had a female, within their circle either. So some of the shit they can tell me, and it may not have worked for them, but it's gonna work for me just because I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? But rightfully so. But other than that, then it's just like, yeah, we just gaming off trials and tribulations,
yeah.
testing the waters.
So GQ, quick question here. How
up?
long have you been doing the producing?
I've been producing for 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah, I've been engineering for photo.
Okay, so you do both.
Yeah, I engineered
Okay.
the whole album too.
Oh shit, you did a great job on that, man.
Thank you, I appreciate
that. So 3 years. What are some of the locals that you've been produced and engineered?
It's bro,
A lot.
bro. My BMI list is
Yeah.
probably like in the 200s.
Yeah.
But my favorite, I'll give you my favorites. Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Barbie, of course.
Mm-hmm.
OG Tony D, Big Trapper, the former June Poppy. Galore is hard.
Yeah.
The girl she talked about.
Yeah.
Galore.
Don't you have a song with her?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought I was trying to figure out who is that because that shit was hard too.
Yeah.
You know?
Galore is
Yeah.
fire. A fifth. I want to say my fifth is probably Baby K.
Yeah, and when
Baby
you
K
say
Tough.
is it like how they work, how they go in and
I'll say for now, I'll just say the product.
the product?
They got some shit.
got some
you know
heat.
what I'm saying? They got some fire. For real,
Do,
for
do you
real.
guys know Nitro?
Yeah, of course.
He's like,
I see them last
he's like, nobody cares how you cook it, man. They just care how it tastes.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
very
facts.
true.
No, for sure.
That's very true. But if you tell
but-
them how you cook it, people be like,
But we prefer in this camp to make stuff from scratch. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
For
prefer
sure.
to cook it from scratch, you know what I'm saying? Making sure it's that real grandma shit. You feel me?
for sure.
That's dope, man. I feel like with what happened this weekend with you guys, shows that Oklahoma has it. You know, Oklahoma
just said
has the
that, bro.
We just
support.
said
We
that
literally just said that.
You guys sold out a show, and it's like,
And what's crazy, bro, it wasn't even a show.
Wasn't a show.
yeah.
It wasn't
It
a
felt
show.
like a show.
It was a
It
party.
felt like
Yeah,
a show.
yeah.
We put on a show,
Put
but
on
it
a
wasn't
show
a
for
show.
sure.
Like you were the center of attention, and it's like you can see the flashes, you can see the Instagram stories, you can see the people singing your song. So that
Yeah.
shit,
How did you guys plan that, or how did that come about? Like, who was the one that was like, let's do a release party?
But listen, this is what I'm talking about, the manifestation. Saints, they were doing showing love to local artists. So originally we were going to have the party on the first, the first Friday or something.
first Friday of
Yeah, and
the
it was
month.
going to be just all local artists hosting an event, you know. And so all of us on the first, it was GQ had to go out of town, Tony D had to go out of town, I had to go out of town, Southwest had to go out. It just was shit coming up. And so we hit him. We bro, this
Push
not
it
gonna be
back,
this
yeah.
not gonna be a good day. So he was just like, okay, bet we'll move to the next Friday, whatever. So we're like, okay, cool. And then Life, he's one of the DJs. He's like, you know what? Let's just move it to the 29th. And I'm like, okay, bet. My album gonna drop on the 30th. So we just, outside of all the artists hosting, we'll just make it my album release party. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And then and then probably a couple of weeks later, they had reached out. They know I got a song with Erica Banks. They was like, what you think about us bringing Erica? I'm like, shit, I'll give you my manager's number. He can get you in contact with them. And then she ended up coming. And so that made the event that much bigger. Of course, they're going to ride the name. She got the Busted Challenge. You know how promoters do, get the shit going through the door. But they never wanted to take away that we're basically celebrating my album release party, and my local artists that's in the city, they're gonna host the event type shit too. And then so from there it just became
Blew
bigger
up.
and bigger and bigger, bro. Like it was a zoo. Like
Shout out Life, shout out Kilo.
for
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Like,
Gotta name drop real
like
niggas.
it was a zoo. And then with Yellow Beezy popping up, that was just a surprise.
Icing on the cake.
My manager told me he was gonna come, but if you know my manager, I'm just like, yeah, bro, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But every time he do me like that, he don't be lying. I just be like, yeah, bro, whatever. But it's just like an icing on the cake. So the perception made it that much bigger.
Yeah, that's dope because, like I said, it shows because not only that, N7 and P-WAP had a show and it was sold out too. So it's like,
Facts.
I
whoa.
fuck with them. Shout out to them.
Yeah, like, whoa. Like, I seen all the scenery. I'm like, damn. Like,
Yeah, you know, it
there's-
used to be like if
So
something
there's
going
no
in the
fucking
city,
excuse, locals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
it's
you
not.
you can work.
That's
You
it.
gotta-
Because
It's not.
they've worked to be in the position
do
that
that.
they are, you know what I'm saying? And you've
Yeah,
been
for
working
sure.
to be in the position that you are. And it's like,
Because I think that's been an argument for a long time. Like, oh, people don't show love.
you're
People
not
don't show
support-
love.
yeah.
Like, what are y'all
but
talking
people
about?
think just because you go in the studio and you rap or make 10 songs a day, like that's it.
That's-
like
yeah.
you gotta go out. People gotta know who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
gotta give something for the consumer to believe in.
You got
Yeah.
a politic. Go
you're,
out
you're
there,
on a
kiss-
magazine too. You're on a
kiss
magazine.
babies and
You know what I'm
shake
saying?
hands
Like,
and shit.
I always
you
do,
out
bro.
there, you got the
That's-
Children
I said that
magazine
in the
right
group
there.
chat
Gotta
all the time.
politic. Shit, it
You
really
got-
come
you
down
got
to just
bro.
them critical moments, like you said, those critical thinking moments. Like
Yeah.
in this rap game, you know what I'm saying? Those critical moments can make you or break you. It can make you a winner. Or it can make you
And
whack.
especially in rap, it's like
Yeah.
we're talking about that. You can go from one day being like the hottest to the
From
next day.
a hero to a zero.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you gotta stay in people's face because shit, if I was to just, say I had my big party or whatever, and then next week I don't post nothing else about my album, they like, well shit, fuck. The ride was good, you know what I'm saying? Who's next? Like, that's how it is. You just,
Yeah.
you gotta keep the ball rolling. You gotta keep shit in people's face,
Yeah, for sure. Fuck, I forgot the question. Okay, I got it. So when you decided, like, I'm gonna go into this rap game, there's got to be money invested. You
Yeah.
got to do the studio time, and then you got to do the visuals, and
It's
you
not
got
a broke
the
man sport
merch.
at all. It's not a broke man
yes.
sport at all.
So, like, what do you like? How did you figure it out? Like, how do you like? I'm gonna map this out so I can constantly put music out because there's no point of putting the music out and then like, damn, I gotta wait for my next paycheck, or you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you figure it out?
I mean,
To keep-
I work a 9 to 5 every day, bro. Like that's why nobody can give me an excuse on why they can't be successful or why they can't go to the studio. I work 8 hours a day, and I will go to the studio 8 more hours out the day. You know what I'm saying? I really put in overtime, and this is no lie. Like
The
you know, what I'm saying?
sacrifice, pretty much.
Yeah,
You,
for
like,
sure.
You want
I mean,
it. You want it.
I want it that
And
bad.
you
I
have
don't-
fun with it.
Yeah,
So,
I don't have no children. You know what I'm saying? My car is paid for. You know what I'm saying? So
so you move smart.
Critical thinking.
When
Yeah.
I say
Critical thinking.
Yeah,
bro.
for
Critical
sure.
thinking
Like,
Barbie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like music is like a bill to me
Yeah.
until it pays me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's definitely not a broke man sport. He got to get paid.
Right. Your
Like,
video
you know what
guy
I'm
got to get paid.
He got to get paid. The photographers got to
Yeah,
get paid.
the
My shit
distributor.
still got to get. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see,
Mix and master.
that's good that you're honest though, because like I used to do music videos, like that was how I made my living basically.
Yeah.
And when I see that as a director, I'm like, man, I can cut you some slack,
Yeah,
because
and-
I see you grinding. So
That's
it's
exactly
like,
how it
you're
is.
not out here fucking throwing money in my camera
Yeah.
and shit. Like
That's
so
pretty much how my career is going, and I can't do nothing but you know what I'm saying, respect and appreciate everybody that's been willing to do that for sure. Like
that's dope.
Yeah.
it's
It's
crazy.
been a collective effort for sure.
It has. It really
For
has.
sure. I
Yeah.
think the successful artists are the ones that put in that overtime. And like you said, it's like right when you work your 9 to 5, you're back in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I see you, I see N7 and P-WAP. They're constantly working.
Yeah.
I
I done ran into N7 at the studio a couple of times.
Yeah, so it's like they stay constantly working, and it's like you have to, because it's
You
the
got
only
to.
way you got to keep putting people, feeding them stuff. You know what I'm saying? Content and shit. So yeah, that's dope, man. So yeah, salute to you guys for that album. I think
Even you guys coming out here, like it's like a complete different demographic almost, but it's like
Yeah.
if you guys can get 6-7 people from our audience, and we can get 6-7 from y'all, that's already
Oh,
a
for
W.
sure.
Right.
So.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. So what's been the experience for you? The 3 years, I'm pretty sure you've seen it all, experienced it all. Because you have your own studio. How does it?
I work at KLS Studios right now.
Okay, that's where you guys did the
Yeah,
album.
that's where we do everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's that at?
We're we're
Well,
not gonna cap. We didn't even start.
Okay, hold on, yo. I just told a lie like a mug.
I recorded my first song in a closet. and it was a banger.
Wait, which one is that one?
Crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
see. We
crazy.
just seen the music video to it. Yeah.
I recorded that in the closet. I recorded I-35 in the closet.
in
I
the-
did.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who was the
Half of
mastermind behind it?
Who? Him. This man.
In the closet, y'all
He
were in
just
the.
is like we just set up where we was at.
Yeah.
Really. Just,
You just need a laptop, a mic, and what
no,
was
I had a whole computer. I had like 2 speakers and mic. You know what I'm saying? The computer. That's
Yeah.
I don't need nothing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
I mean, it's
You make shit happen. Period.
For sure.
and in Spanish they say es el mono, which means it's not the tool, it's the guy
the man.
using the
Yeah,
shit.
for sure.
That's-
hey, usually
Yeah.
when you make errors, what they say is the user, not the person that's using it.
That's true.
So you
Yeah.
guys did that one in the closet, and you say you did I-35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in a bathroom vanity.
Yeah,
Closet
it was
type.
like it wasn't. It was,
Not like a. Well, crazy was definitely in the closet, but I-35 it was like outside the closet, like in a vanity area before you get to the closet. Yeah.
we
Wasn't
making
no
it.
studio.
We sugarcoating it for you. Just know we was recording.
in the bando.
No cap.
In
Oh
the
God.
gutter. In the gutter.
No cap.
Yeah, we were on my soul
Yeah.
in the trap. We was recording in the trap.
No
But that's the
cap.
beautiful thing, man. You got
Yeah.
pictures and all that, just to like, you know, that when you go back and when you up there and you go back, you're like, damn.
got
I mean,
videos and
Snapchat
stuff, yeah, we
stories,
got
yeah,
it.
shit
Yeah,
like that.
you know what I'm saying? Because that's a big part of your story. You know, like I went from this to now.
So on your YouTube, I saw that you started a vlog series. What happened? Do you still have that going on?
Yeah,
or
we
what?
still got that going. I actually just got some content shot, like from the past weekend. Like it's different. Like I started, like I said, I was doing it with my homegirl, but you know, I mean, folks just be having stuff going on, and it's hard to just want to record yourself
a lot.
everywhere
It's a
you
lot.
go.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
shit
but
to
like
balance.
I said, as I've been manifesting, like I don't gotta do that no more. Like I got some folks that's gonna do it for me now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get that back going. But y'all see here in the next couple of weeks, I'll start getting those back going. I got
what's
some
the
content
what's
shot.
the YouTube channel?
It's my name, Neighborhood Barbie.
Okay.
Yeah, but my little series that I have going is called A Barbie's Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Those are my vlog episodes and parts and stuff. So we're going to get that back going because we be doing shit all day long. We be like, bro, somebody got to see this, bro. Our
Yeah,
Our life is
yeah.
hilarious,
It's really
man.
a movie. I promise you.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be dope because you'll actually be able to see the progress. Like, because I watched, I'm pretty sure I watched all of them, but you're actually like showing the merch and stuff that you just
Oh,
got,
yeah.
and so to show now that you went and through seasoned, and
Exactly.
like the growth. People get to
Exactly.
see like damn, boom, 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 boom.
Exactly. That's it
Keep
right
them
there.
going. 'Cause
Yeah.
How did you like? Because you're pretty comfortable in front of the cameras. So was it something that you were born with, or you had to be like, all right, if I'm gonna start doing this stuff, I gotta
Definitely that.
get used to the.
I definitely that.
'Cause-
See, I wear glasses, right?
Yeah.
Every time I go in public, I don't have my glasses on. It's like my little defense mechanism. So I don't, it's how I shut the world off. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I can see y'all, but I can't really see y'all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like my own little superpower. When I take my glasses off, I become more confident, but that's something I'll eventually work with. But as far as being behind camera, I still feel like I'm awkward. Like when I shoot videos, for sure, I just still feel awkward, but like doing podcasts and shit like that, like I've done plenty of them now to the point where it's just like, it's cool. Cause y'all want to know about me, and I'm saying, I'm cool with talking about myself, but like it's the actual camera work, like that's something I got to get used to it, but I'm getting used to it.
So
But
still, you're still trying to get used to
yeah,
it.
I'm still trying to get used
Shit
to
happened
it.
so fast. She just now learning how to turn it on. Really.
Yeah.
For real.
Pretty much that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then just a whole being like critical, because I see that when I'm editing and the artist is with me, they're like, nah, bro, I don't like how I look on that side, and it's like,
Yeah.
like, bro, I thought it looked badass, like,
Yeah.
but he's like, so they're self-conscious. and
Yeah,
shit.
for sure.
Yeah, because you.
I've done that. Guap, no, we didn't edit a video till about 2:00 in the
Supply
morning,
pressure.
and we're like, man, this shit looks terrible. I look terrible. My hair, why y'all didn't tell me to fix my hair? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, definitely.
Trial and error. You gotta.
Yeah,
Facts.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So you guys go to the studio. You guys went from the closet now to going to the studio. I'm pretty sure you spend most of your time over there at the studio. So
Every day.
What's the experience been like within the 3 years?
Honestly, I worked at Castle Row.
Castle
Like
Row?
when it first started booming.
Yeah.
Like I was one of the engineers that was pretty responsible for that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like everybody was coming there trying to work with me. You know what I'm saying? Me, Fresh J, High Volume. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple of us that worked there. We was a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? A production powerhouse.
Yeah.
And kind of I stopped working there. Then you know what I'm saying? That's when I went back to my trap. Honestly, like and. I'm comfortable there. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the same quality. If you give me $1 million studio, you put me in a trap with my computer, you're going to get the same, if not better, every time. You know what I'm
So
saying?
explain that. Like, why is that? Like, what's the point of the fucking boards and all the...
You gonna be honest
It's
with
a
you?
lot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
Nothing.
This is just for the pictures?
It can help. It can help. It helps in some
It's a
aspects.
lot.
Like when you're really trying to hear certain things, that kind of studio is good because you can hear like the smallest thing. But
So like when you're doing like for rock bands and like shit like that, is
any rap music, anything, just the smallest frequencies, being able to hear it in a big studio, it's a little better. But I just, you know what I'm saying, I have a real good ear for music. I play 6 instruments, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like very in depth about music. So I listen to it and I can still kind of gauge exactly the same kind of ear on trap speakers, you know what I'm saying? Big 2,000, $100,000
I've heard
speakers.
producers have this thing where they see colors. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I
So
definitely
it's
talk
not
about
no bullshit. I
don't see.
You're like the third, fourth
So
producer that
I don't see color. Like Kanye West talks about how he physically sees light colors. Mine is more so texture and feeling. So I can tell Barbie like, I don't like this mic. It's too warm. I don't like this because it's too cold. I don't like this because it's too airy. I don't like this because it's too centered to the floor. Like she'd be like, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but
I'd be like,
fuck it.
geek.
She like, you're a geek. You're a
Talking about some geek shit, and I just be like, just set me up, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But yeah, I definitely like, and that's why like her album sounds really good. You know what I'm saying? Because I sonically really care about what it really sounds
For
like.
the most part, we use the blue mic. It's
Yeah.
my favorite microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
we use-
recording. Yeah.
Like we just now converted. I could say the last 3 months, like we used like 3 songs on the album. We used a different kind of mic and a compressor, like a analog compressor.
There's a new mic that looks like a ball. That's like, you know what I'm talking about? Like it looks round and like that.
It has
Like
the
the
foam on
chaotic-
it.
I don't know if it's the
Oh,
filter.
it's the chaotic. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the chaotic
it's
filter.
the chaotic.
Yeah,
That's what
a
I've
lot
been
of
seeing
people
a
use
lot.
that. That's like really good for zero
Yeah.
in vocals, but
I
we
don't
got a
even
booth.
like how I sound on that.
Yeah, we
motherfucker.
got a booth, so we
Okay,
like,
you don't
we
really
just-
need that.
Yeah.
That's more for like if you don't have like
Like if you're recording like
For the
we
sound.
go
open
out-
room.
Yeah.
Like if you're in an open room, like
That
a lot
helps.
of like famous rappers record in open rooms, you know what I'm saying? And they just put a chaotic in the middle, like wherever they're at. Mike Dean has it. That's what he uses sometimes. So
okay.
yeah.
I can I can tell you're passionate about this shit because you know the colors and all that good jazz. So can you tell us the difference between the frequencies? Do you know about that? 'Cause
Yeah.
You know, like they were saying that
He's a geek.
they were
Is that like four something?
there's certain frequencies that make you feel some type of way,
Yeah,
like kind
there
of
are.
mind control in a way. So
It's not it's like comfortability.
yeah,
So like there are certain high frequencies that are used for like relaxing. There's like I like to key on like the mid range frequencies in vocals because like I said, I like warmth. Like I like for you to feel like the warmth of my music, you know what I'm saying? So like Barbie, she can either be hella bassy or you can thin her out, you know what I'm saying? And she'll sound more like a woman. And I like put her like in the middle so where you can feel like the power in it, you know what I'm saying? It's not overwhelming, but it feels warm to you. It feels like kind of soft, but not too soft. It's very direct, you know what I'm saying? That's my engineering style. I love to make everything kind of warm in that aspect. So
You gotta see him because he'll walk around each part of the
I'll
room.
walk around the
like,
room.
He'll
I'll walk-
scoot his
look,
chair
oh,
out
you that
like
perfectionist.
no, look,
huh?
I'm like this.
he
This is me in the
does.
studio.
Like he'll be all the way back.
Play that again. Wait, let me go to the bathroom. Play that again.
No, for real.
No,
Dead
for
ass.
real.
Like,
Seriously.
It's some shit that he sent me, and he's like, "Yeah, I got to turn this down." I'm like, "No,
do
you don't."
you get annoyed? Like,
Not
damn.
all the time. I think
never
it was
wrong.
just
You know-
that one
I'll be
song.
wrong.
Like I can't be mad at
You
him
know it's quality.
because I'm like, bro, this shit sounds good. And he's like, nah, it's too loud. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like it's supposed to
But
sound
that's
like
good
this.
though that you have that because I'm sure there's artists that want that. They're like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people pay me $1 for this.
Yeah.
Best believe for sure.
I'm sure I would want them to. Like I've heard people's music. Granted, I mean my shit sound bad before too, but I've heard shit worse. Like I just be like, how the fuck did your engineer let you walk out like that? Like it sounds like a tape recorder. Like
Like
And
you
you-
recorded it in the bathroom with echo and shit.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
heard songs
bro.
that way. I'm like, huh?
but it's like honestly though, it's not an excuse because we recorded in a bathroom set trap.
well, they did it wrong because you can hear the echo. You can,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like you said, it's like you gotta take all those different things.
those frequencies out, bro. Yeah, all that mud, you gotta take it out.
Because I
man.
heard like XX Tentacion was like one of the big artists that I guess changed the frequencies he was using. So that's why his stuff sounds so like.
I never heard that. He used
like-
frequency therapy on his music.
Yes, I think so.
That's
to
hard.
Where, like
That makes
people
sense.
felt the sadness. and
Yeah,
shit,
that's
like,
hard. That's hard as hell.
Yeah.
Man,
It
that's
is
hard.
mind controlling.
No, yeah, all that is, yeah, it's crazy. That's why I wanted to ask because I know like there's been, you know, especially with X, he had that, you know, those frequencies kind of mess up your behavior and kind of make you feel some type of way.
Well, he's definitely the perfect person to ask.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
We do like a little mix.
Let's talk about I Remember, that track. Just kind of
Okay.
talk about like what place you were in when you wrote that and talk about that.
Actually, you know what's crazy? I was on my way to a fucking football game, and ADHD, he worked on my first project, you know.
Go.
And so, and with this last project that I had, pretty much GQ he pretty much produced all of them. And ADHD was sending me shit, and it was more so like the old Nayborhood Barbie. It's what I call like the 200 plus Nayborhood Barbie. And he wasn't just like capturing the sound that I wanted, you know. And so I was telling him, like, you know, bro, like, you know, them beats that you making in 30 minutes, I don't fuck with those no more. Like, you know, just being 100. I'm like, you know, when I make a beat with GQ, take them about, you know, 2 hours, you know. I'm telling them, like, you know, about 17 instruments, you know. I like that bass real heavy, piano. So I was on the highway, and ADHD sent me that beat, and I was just like, dang, like, it almost, like, the words came to me like almost instantly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I get real passionate about my shit, I just be tearing up out of nowhere, because that's how I know, like, I feel this shit. And that's probably the only song that I actually really like pre-wrote before going to the studio, just because it
was deep.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I just feel like just the melody of the song, it just felt deep to me. So, and like, I like talking about, you know, not really like my traumas, because it's not really that part's not really traumatizing, but, you know, death is relevant to everybody. My daddy always said that. He's like, Scarface made $1 million talking about death, and or millions. And so yeah, I remember it was just, you know, it just came out of nowhere, man. I just wanted to talk about, or, you know, just show love to my loved ones, you know. So that's where that came from. And then we was doing like a small little listening session for my album once we kind of wrapped it up, and J. Poe was like, bro, you know what you should do? You should go to the cemetery, but nobody but just you, and you should just show love to everybody that you rapped about, like, you know, go to their grave sites and shit. So I was just like, I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying? And so Cinco, he's the one who shot it. I've been paying attention to his work. He has like cinematic type work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, I want him to shoot my video. And he was like, when I sent him the song, he heard me perform it. I had performed it like a couple of months ago at a pop-up shop, and he heard and he remembered it, and he was just like, he kind of had his own idea, like as far as the car scene goes and it being in black and white and all of that. And it just kind of came apart. And where I'm from, like, we've had a lot of people that's passed away. So it was just something everybody could gravitate towards. Like, it's almost, I think it's like, I'm probably at 1,000 views right now, and I just dropped it 2 days ago.
Sheesh.
For sure. I've been getting people reposting it. They already know the lyrics to the song and shit and everything. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker out 2 days. Y'all on it.
Yeah.
Since we're on the topic, it's a little deep, but how do you deal with the whole death situation and being like at peace that at some point, like, close ones are going to be gone, and, you know?
I feel like I've dealt with it so much that I kind of become numb to it, like just numb to the feeling of death. Like,
it's
you
a
know,
part of life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we're guaranteed, you know? And it really just kind of taking stuff for what it is, you know? That's really, really all I can say about it. Like, I don't get too much emotional about it. Not anymore, like I said, because I just become numb to it. But it's just something that you just grow to deal with. Unfortunately, it seems like that. Like, you just, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know.
You just take it for what it is.
Yeah, I just take it for what it is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I mean, it's hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I haven't lost nobody. Like, I haven't lost a parent or nothing like that. I mean, I've lost a grandparent. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on where the death came from and who it was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like I said, death is everywhere, man. So that's why I always try to, in my music now, like, it's not the first time, even on my first project, you know, I'll make sure I show love to my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, I'm always thinking about them, you know? Yeah. Should it be different if they was here?
So what is your ultimate life goal with everything?
Well, I would say like with music, honestly, like I don't see myself rapping for like 5 or 10 years, you know. I want to be able to make some money from music and then from there kind of come up. Like I'm good at managing. Any job I've ever had, like I've always been a good manager. That's probably why I'm so good at not really directing, but you know, kind of like having my hands in certain places and really just trying to be in control of things. But I say once I get my feet in the game, you know, in the music business, like I really just kind of want to sit back and play an executive role, like eventually, you know what I'm saying? Not even with just me, but like my peers as well. It's like I know we all don't want to be rapping and producing and engineer for forever. Like
Expand.
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. I want to get in like to modeling. You know what I'm saying? I want to own like a beauty bar for plus size women. Like just all kind of shit that I want to do. But I don't want to rap forever.
You said a beauty bar?
Yeah, like a all in one, like a one stop shop.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But more so like a boutique, but like outside of a boutique being just a one stop shop. I got friends that do nails. I got friends that make wigs, and I got friends that design clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I would want to be that person that, you know, actually can help with my friends and, you know, everybody else's dreams. You know, and of course make money from it, but you know, just have a little piece of the pie.
Yeah, hell yeah. So with the music, it's you want to get like you want to go mainstream or you just
I want to get paid. Yeah,
you just get paid.
I ain't tripping about being mainstream because you know I know a lot of underground rappers that make hella money. You know, just off doing shows. You know.
Yeah.
Like none of my favorite rappers has ever won a Grammy and no shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying. But they still big enough to be considered one of the greats in our
Who do you look up to?
Generation.
Top 10, not top 5.
Top 5, yeah.
Dead or alive.
What?
Both.
We'll go Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. He doesn't like Jay-Z over here. Watch
You
out.
don't like Jay-Z? What?
He's a
Bro, I
Dame.
thought you was cool.
Dame Dash. Team Dame Dash.
We're not gonna get into that one.
We'll leave it at that.
Jay-Z, Biggie. Lil Faz my favorite rapper, only just because like the pain rap style. That's kind of like where Young Boy got that shit from, like that pain rap. He passed away though. I would say Zero. I'm a big Zero fan. I get my G-Funk style from Nate Dogg. I listen to Nate Dogg. And like Webby and the Young Boy, of course. You know, I'm kind of like all over the place. It's weird. I think I gave y'all 6. G Herbo.
Yeah.
I like how his style of rap, punching
You
rap
said Young
he
Boy?
has. Yeah.
Yeah, Young Boy.
Yeah, I
Okay,
fuck with
everybody
Young Boy.
everybody fuck with Young Boy.
Yeah, I fuck with Young Boy.
I think King Von said that he started rapping because he saw G Herbo. They went to the same like high school or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I fuck with. I like how he has been.
Herbo hard.
I like his style of rap.
Yeah. The cool thing is like you can like once the touring becomes available, you can do that because I feel like that's going to be on popular demand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's one, and you really don't need a label if you're not looking for that.
Oh yeah, we finna get some shit popping right now.
So on streams, you can make money off of the streams, and like there's
have
multiple
a core fan
ways.
base,
Yeah.
You drop some
Merch.
sweaters and shit.
Yeah,
Exactly,
merch.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I did merch last year. Like you said, you saw on my YouTube. Like I sold probably like 500 shirts in like 2 months. And I mean, I would have kept going at that, but at that time, like I said, I was kind of really just all by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got overwhelmed and kind of like it slowed me down.
That shit is a headache.
It's work. It's work.
Drop 'em
Yeah.
off
Yeah,
and pick 'em up
but we
and
not
shit.
doing that shit no more. So that's why we got new logos. We revamping. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that's your new logo.
Yeah, it's my new
Okay.
logo, or at least one of them. And so what we're gonna do now is more like a pop-up shops. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like meet and greet type. Like you
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I can't be just pulling up on people at their house no more.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Just
yeah.
taking precautions.
Evolving.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They
Shout out
can't
to my guy
respect
Poe.
it.
You know what I'm saying
Yeah.
in the building. You
For
know.
sure.
So how did Neighborhood Barbie become like? How did that name? Because you have it tatted and you mentioned that. You know, there's a story behind it.
Yeah,
you know,
it is. Okay, so like I said, I'm from Spencer, and Spencer is pretty much known for like the Crip neighborhood. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and capitalize off Crips and nothing like that, but the neighborhood that I grew up in was a Crip neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I dated somebody from neighborhood. Everybody that I'm around, you know what I'm saying, is from neighborhood, and so I was really already the Barbie in the hood because I used to have like a pink car. I had a pink Charger. So when folks, if they didn't know my name, if I wasn't Steve's girlfriend or my other nickname they used to call me, or some people used to call me Shoes because I used to have a bunch of shoes out there. Like it was just Barbie, you know what I'm saying? Because I had the pink car, and so really with the Nayborhood Barbie, it just was more so like, you know, it's a character. You know, as I started rapping, like, you know what I'm saying, I can't be just Barbie. You know what I'm saying? So Nayborhood Barbie, it just made sense because I'm Barbie from the neighborhood, so I'm Nayborhood Barbie.
Okay, I'm with that. GQ.
It's popping.
Where does that name come from?
GQ.
Yeah, is it like your initials?
People just started calling me that. Like, when I went to college, I was fresh as fuck all the time. People was like, "You dress fresh." Call me GQ. I was like, "Bet." That was
And
it.
just went with that.
Yeah, and then shit, the Turn Me Up GQ just came from my tag. Really,
Yeah.
I just decided to just go with that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you see Turn Me Up GQ, you like, oh yeah, you know what the fuck going on already.
Yeah.
So that's where that came from. People just thought I was a fresh ass nigga. They called me GQ.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm with that. So in 5 years, I'll ask you both these questions. Where do you guys see yourself?
Well, hopefully we didn't put Oklahoma on the map. For sure. But in 5 years, I just want to be successful from this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I think the biggest thing that I always think about as this is starting to blow up, like, I don't want to seem like another has-been rapper from Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that in 5 years that I'm something that, you know, Oklahoma could put in the books like, yeah, she was the first.
An example.
Yeah, pretty much like an example.
So that's one of your missions, to be the first.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's not very much also female rappers. So that's a pretty cool and unique mission to accomplish that. Because it's like, I feel like Oklahoma is just a boiling pot just ready to explode. Like,
For sure.
There's a lot of talent in
Most
every,
definitely.
you know, in every aspect. So yeah, GQ, 5 years.
5 years. 5 years, I probably want to be one of the hottest producers in the world. In 3 genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to be, you know what I'm saying, the most successful producer from here, really. Like, that established a sound from here.
And I feel like now the producers are getting more known. You know, like you got your Mustard, you got your Beethoven. So now Zaytoven, my bad.
Good.
Terrible.
Zaytoven used to be a barber too. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so
the barbershop
you got
cutting
Metro
hair.
Boomin,
I
so
didn't
now
even know that.
those
That's
are,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to get to that level of like, GQ's that guy.
Yeah, I turned down 4 deals last year, so I'm on the way, you know what I'm saying? I just be...
For real?
Yeah.
Mo 3 said, labels keep calling my phone. They love my content.
Why did you turn them down?
Because honestly, the deals that were presented to me wouldn't allow me to do what I do for Oklahoma and like with my artists that I like to work with, like on a regular basis, how I want to do it with freedom, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't fuck with it, so I just passed it up. I know if it's 4, it's gonna be 10. If it's 10, it's gonna be 50. You know what I'm saying? If it's 50, it's gonna be $2 million, and I'm gonna take it. You feel me?
So
like,
your thing is just a matter of time because I feel like that's
God got me, bro. I've been, you know what I'm saying, my whole life, bro. Everything that I've ever done, bro, I've been the coldest. Like, I was a DJ before this. You can go on my Instagram, look at my old DJ videos. I'm the coldest, like the biggest rock star DJ probably you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I do, I try to be the best. You feel me? And 5 years from now, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to be the best out here. That's what I strive for every day. I go to the studio 12 hours a day, every day.
Okay.
2 to 2 every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I work every day, you know what I'm saying, 7 days a week. They come in the studio some days and they be like, do you not come to the studio? No. And I say, no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that like that. So I'll take this.
That's key, man. Mark, I was watching an interview with Mark Cuban, and that's what he said. He was like, if you're in competition with me, you're not going to outwork me. That's just what it is. Like, so.
Really, that's all it be, bro. You know, we work so much that it's hard to even be like competition. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I mean, not to sound like, you know.
Do you think that's
arrogant.
an addiction?
What?
Like the hustle, like
Yeah.
working. Because
It's
I'm
pure.
the same way. I'm
Yeah.
the same way.
It
like
is.
whether it's working or doing like
I gotta do something.
yeah,
like,
exactly. On my days
Like,
off, it's like I ain't
that-
chilling
is
and
that-
watching Netflix.
I be
that
trying.
dopamine?
I be like,
Facts.
man, I'm not going to the studio today. I'm not being a rapper today. And
Can't
I'll
do
sit
it.
in the bed and like,
you ring at somebody's like, hey,
yeah, like y'all in the studio today?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to pull up.
yeah.
Like-
So yeah, because I was like, man, I feel like something's wrong with me because that's all I'm thinking. Is like,
Sometimes I be trying to chill at home. Like I can't even go to sleep at home, but I go to the studio and I fall asleep. And it's like I just got that comfortability there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. Like I gotta be there.
One of my favorite like producers of all time is Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I watched a documentary about Quincy Jones. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but like it talks about like he has like medical work. He's a medical workaholic. Like it literally kills him. Like he has brain aneurysms and all that shit, bro. Because
Kanye. We don't have to go too far. I think Kanye kind of suffers for some. Sometimes people are like, this motherfucker's going nuts, but I think that's what it is. He's just like, it's almost delusional. It sounds kind of fucked up.
I don't be delusional, but I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I watched that documentary and I was like, I got scared. I'm not going to lie to you. I got scared because I'm like, bro, that's me. Like, you can ask anybody that work with me, anybody that really know me, like I really am addicted to making music. Like
bettering your craft, perfecting it, you know?
But it's just like, I mean, if you want to be the best. Like you got to.
Right.
It's like going in the gym every day and working on your ball handling. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, and like it, especially for me, like I want to be the first in my family to make it like, damn, he made it up there. Cause like my family, like, you know, either they went through the 9 to 5 and did it for years and retired and got a check and you know, like a pension and stuff. There's nobody that you can say like, damn,
you know,
bro,
I think
he did something different and he also
like
exceeded
next level shit.
Like, exactly. So
I be thinking like that too. Like, bro, I do not want to go. Like, even at the job I'm now, like this motherfucker has been there 40 years. Like y'all been here 40 years. Like this, all y'all ever want to do is fucking file papers and answer phones for 40 years. Like, fuck no, man. That shit is...
I'm part time and I work part time and I get burnt out. I'm like, I can't do this shit. You know, and it's like. You know,
I even I asked my mom like I'm like, Mom, like you don't want to buy a house? And she's like, nah, I don't want all the extra responsibility. What if something break? Like it's crazy, like how that's some people's mindset. Like you're okay. With
I
just
think
being like,
too, maybe like as we're get like the younger generations, maybe we have more resources too. That's why we kind of think of that mentality. Like,
but I feel like they got the same resources too. That the older folks, they just be stuck in their ways, man.
I think that's what it was too. It was different. It was more of like go to school, get a job, graduate, go to college, and it's different now. Like with this generation and the internet, a lot of people are like, how is this normal? To think that you have to work a 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Out of the 7 days, you have to do it 5 days a week.
I just feel like we're breaking out of like the societal training over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our grandparents, like they would smack it. Like they probably think about what we do and probably like disappointed. Like I know for
Are
sure.
you gonna be a producer?
No lie, no
You
lie.
gonna
I'm not gonna lie
beats?
to you. My mom's, bro. She is mad educated, bro. She got a master's, bro. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And like she look at what I do, and I'm the best producer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. I think I'm the best producer, one of the best producers here. And she looks at that, bro, and it's nothing.
It's still nothing.
It's nothing, bro.
she's like, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, my grandma used to be like that too. Like she's always asked
Like-
me if I ever think about going back to school, and I would have to tell her like Grandma,
Do you see?
I make more than my friends that's graduated college. Like you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I think what's happening is that we're figuring out that all this shit was a facade. And
For
it's
sure.
fucking-
exactly.
It's for sure.
'Cause you gotta go to college to get in debt 6 figures to work a 4-figure job, like, or a 5-figure
Yeah, that
job.
shit
Like
doesn't
what?
add up.
That
It
doesn't
don't.
make sense.
It don't add
Like
up, bro.
what?
That shit don't.
So,
it look
I
good.
feel like you go to school for 10 years to pay back for the first 2 years of your salary.
Yeah, exactly.
much.
That's outrageous, bro.
So I think now is the generation that more people are going to become millionaires. They're going to figure it out,
sure.
whether it's investing, music, producing, content. I mean, you got YouTubers, gamers making shit ton of money. These TikTokers
they be
and
like
shit.
5 years old.
Yeah, like
200 million views on YouTube.
yeah,
like paid up. Like,
hey,
come on now.
Like you think back in the day, like that was gonna be a thing. Like
I think
crazy.
I seen Chops. Well, somebody, a little girl, she had like a lip gloss.
Yeah.
Somebody I saw.
What, here? Yeah,
Like a little girl. She had her own little.
Trojan. Yeah. Oh shit.
So already at like 9 years old,
You already
an
in that-
entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure.
Grinding out hustle,
All
man.
kind of shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. So
bro.
yeah, it's all old. It's just that old school mentality, and it's like,
You just
I mean,
find what works for you.
exactly.
Like college was cool for you. I'm not trying to do that.
so what do you tell people like what is your dream job? Like when they ask you that shit.
Like I used to have a dream. I used to want to be like when I had college dreams and I was expressing, I wanted to be like I wanted to do criminal justice.
Yeah.
I told my grandma that, and she like, nah, you don't need to do that. You're gonna have to be in police work first, and you're gonna have to see blood and so I'm like, okay, well, fuck it, I don't want to do that no more. Like you know what I'm saying. And then I'm in a nursing field now, but I definitely don't want to do that forever. That shit in itself is just draining. So I don't have a dream job anymore. I want to do what I want to do, and that's rap.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that's Yeah, when people see like, imagine when you start making a full living out of it and you tell people like, I'll rap. They're going to be like,
what happens is like people just throw their insecurities on you.
Yep.
Like they don't think they can do it. So they're like,
For sure.
how the fuck are you going to do it? You know,
For sure.
That's what happens with negativity, period.
That's period. You gonna talk about what I'm doing because you're not doing it.
Yeah.
That's like people be like, oh yeah, man, I feel like you should have said this at the end of the song. Well, go to the studio and make you a song and go add that because I didn't want to put that on my song. You know what I'm saying? Like it be shit like that. Like the fuck.
So
talking about my bad. What's your favorite song on the biggest?
Ooh, that's crazy. Honestly, my favorite song is Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
It's Deja Vu, and then right after that,
And why?
personally, Deja Vu is my favorite song. It's a little personal if you really pay attention to the lyrics. I was in a relationship for like 9 years. He had a baby on me and shit, but I really took care of the baby like he was one of my own. Not with him no more. I'm kind of doing my shit now, and I'm really just like expressing that and then popping my shit at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And then like my second song, I like. It's not really a song. It's my outro. It's called "Still in the Hood." But like my main words on there is they see you doing good and they want to call you Hollywood, but how I'm Hollywood and I'm still in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I really say that is because the people around me, like just because they see me elevating and I'm not dedicating the time that I once used to them, they think I'm acting funny. I'm not acting funny. I'm just trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do what I'm doing. And then also I have like a little small dialogue of a phone conversation I had with my grandfather. And it goes back, I was going to say this earlier when you was like, you was talking about confidence and then shit like that. And then my grandpa had never heard the song prior to, but pretty much everything I was trying to get in that message, like he spoke on it. So that's why I added him to the song. So those are my personal favorites, but what's your favorite? I feel like we always go back and forth. Like usually
like
every time we
Commandments because it's like
Everybody love that song.
you're telling them,
it's
you're
so
gaming up
funny
the babies.
because all my homeboys like it. They be like, but I shouldn't be singing this, but that shit hard. Like it's hilarious.
Creative. You put a plot to that.
Which
one.
It's cool. It's called Commandments.
Oh yeah, that one. What you said?
It's like the Biggie one,
Yeah.
but you.
I personally don't like that song. That's what's so crazy, but people love
Come
it. It was
on,
his
like,
idea.
Yeah, that shit went hard.
It
I
was
used to
his
listen to
idea.
that shit every morning, bro.
Yeah.
But it was only because when we first made the project, we were going with like a Biggie theme, like Notorious, like the Notorious Barbie, like we was going with that, and so that's where it kind of came about. And then we just, like I said, bro, just revamping and just getting other shit just going on. So that's where that came from. But yeah, GQ made me do that shit. We made that shit in like 30 minutes. Like
Facts.
Yeah.
it was an easy
That
flip.
shit went hard. That shit went hard. Yeah.
My favorite song probably, I go back and forth like she said. I want to say my favorite song really Deja Vu. Like that's the first song. Like we made this song and I got in the car and I was driving home and I like listened to it and I got the chills because like
He took forever on that beat.
Yeah, I took a long time on that beat, and it's because that beat like really mean a lot to me. Like the song really mean a lot to me because she know me personally, you know what I'm saying? She's seen this stuff that I've been through in my life, you know what I'm saying? Or involved with relationships with people and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like that song is real. Like I've done a lot for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that ain't had shit for me like when it was time for me. So that shit really touched my heart for real. Like
Yeah, and it's crazy when I went in the studio, I'm like, I was listening to a Raw Wave song and I'm like, I need this song to be like a Rod Wave type song. And if you listen to it, it's definitely not like a Rod Wave type song. But the feeling that I got when I heard the Rod Wave song, it gives me the same feeling when he made the Deja Vu beat. So I just had to add that.
Shit hard.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You were, you felt some type of way with this song because you got like backstab. Is that what, like, you gave people stuff? Like,
I mean, it's not even just like backstab as an action. It's just like, when you a great,
where's the energy,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you?
my grandpa always told me, like my grandpa's a great man, you know what I'm saying? And he always told me, when you a great bro, you gonna always feel unappreciated by everybody because you giving your heart to everybody that's who's protecting themselves. And so like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of resonated with me. So like that song mean a lot because I'll never stop, you know what I'm saying, giving my love to people and giving myself to people. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn all around the time, you know what I'm saying? That's what people have to do, that they have to protect themselves. They worried about what they got going on. They're not worried about how you might look at something, how you might feel about something or showing gratitude to you, but they really might appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might just not know how to show that shit.
Facts. I mean,
or-
most people, you know what I'm saying, I learned that they don't just take the time, you know what I'm saying, out to show you that they appreciate. That's why I love Barbie to death, you know what I'm saying? She always put on for Turn Me Up GQ, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
It's a
real.
weird thing, man. It's like just people, just a simple saying "I love you" or a little thing like that. People don't like doing that shit. It's like
For sure.
they have
Society
a-
different now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Everybody wants
You
to
get burnt
be
like that.
Wants to be a gorilla. Everybody got to
Facts.
be hard. That's why I said earlier. Like it seems like most of the time I have to be like this. So in my music, that's like a way I can shut that down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much where I started getting my singing from. That's why I appreciate GQ because he lets me explore that side of being an artist. If I feel like going down there and singing my heart out, like he's not gonna stop me. Like you know what I'm saying? He just
Have
gonna,
you
he
always
gonna ride
had
it with me.
melodies and stuff, or is that something you've developed recently?
Yeah, I've always had melodies. Like when I was a kid listening to music, like I always make my own little ad libs and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, when it comes to doing music, that's why I say he matches me perfectly. So when I go in there and just kind of get this shit going and just be like, it's natural, for sure.
Oh yeah. You guys, you and Southwest did a video. You guys
Yeah.
is that dropping or did it drop or?
No, it hasn't
Not
dropped yet. That's just, we be working, man. We ahead of the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We recorded the song like back in September when we was in Cali. And then it just, we gonna put a project out eventually.
Yeah.
It just, just having shit in the vault. Yeah.
Yeah, a matter of time, huh?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I got to do this for the one time. I'm gonna have you freestyle because you
my
gotta
God.
give the people some.
Poe, that was not in the contract.
You gotta. It could be something you have, an old song, anything. But people gotta listen to that fire. So, do you want to be, or do you want to do it a cappella, or?
I could do it a cappella.
All right, just hit it whenever you're ready. Pressure.
On some sway in the morning type shit.
You feel me? Then, because I did not come here expecting. I can't even just like,
So,
man, what do I got to do?
when you get like these interviews, do you never think like, hey, they might put me on the spot?
No, usually they tell me beforehand if I'm a freestyle.
Oh shit, I fucked up then. Now I know. I didn't know. So
Next time we'll send you a list of the topics we're gonna touch on.
for real.
Damn.
Just anything.
Dang, ask me another question. Let me see what I can come up with.
All right, so let's see.
GQ, man.
What's up?
Other than Barbie, what other artists are you working with right now?
I worked on Southwest Des
Okay.
project that we working on. So it's in the cooks, in the works. I got some heat on there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some sheesh on God, like
Yeah.
some heat. OG Tony D. We just finished up his album. It's supposed to be coming out late March, I think. Big Trapper, he hard. Like if you like trap music, fuck with Big Trapper. Big Trapper hard as fuck. I've been working with Buddha, Project Buddha. You ever heard of Project Buddha before?
I haven't, man. All these names, I'm over here like.
You need to jot these down for real. Jot these people down. Jot it down for real.
That's what I was gonna ask you. How are you guys dropping this stuff? Like, this is just like stuff that like you shared on your platform, or like
no, besides Dez has like a whole team. Like we have a collective team, Gap Gang, you know what I'm saying? That's how we operate all that through a pipeline, all our music and stuff. But like my personal, who I work with, I do the same thing I do for Barbie. Like Barbie knows I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like I take artists and I kind of groom them and teach them certain ways to do different things to where they can get better looks at what they're trying to do. So a lot of these artists, they have stuff out that we've been already kind of working towards the process. Barbie just happened fast. You know what I'm saying? She's cold as fuck. You feel me? Like a lot of people gravitated. That's just how it works. You got to do the right work at all times. You know what I'm saying? And when the opportunity comes and you get that light on you, it's up to you to rock out or not. Exactly. So I just been working with these artists the same way, you know what I'm saying? Just getting their music right, getting how they marketed themselves right, their branding, all that stuff, getting them right to where, you know what I'm saying, they can get into a situation where they can just get their groove and just do what they do. Because that's all it's all about when you destined for it. You just, you get your opportunity and you do what you do. That's it. Don't come down to nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
nice.
If you had to work with your top 3 artists, I'm talking about, it can be mainstream, drill, hood, whatever, who would you want to work with?
Like for pure passion or for success?
Like, no, for like pure passion.
For pure
like,
passion?
damn,
Number 1, Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Chief
Sosa.
Keef on, bro. If you
Most
know me,
influential rapper of
bro,
our generation.
Chief Keef, bro, I was demon time. Chief Keef, when Chief Keef dropped, he was 15 and I was 16, bro. Straight demon time, swear. But
Chief Keef started that dumb shit. That
dumb shit for real. Like you could be openly dumb as fuck,
Yeah.
honestly, to Chief Keef, and I fucked with that. You know what I'm saying, man? I love the feeling of that. 2, I'd say Drake, of course, because if you work with Drake, you straight for life.
Charlemagne the God said Drake is done.
what?
Do you believe that?
Charlemagne?
He's
First
wild.
of all, Drake will never be done until he decides he's done. And he got the game on a fucking chokehold. Like everything Drake do, he do a commercial, he fuck your wife, nigga, you're gonna probably say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like no cap.
I think there was a rapper that said some shit like, "Yo, let Drake smash his girl for a feature or some shit." Like,
No cap.
Hey, you gotta be cool.
Not
with
me
it.
though. Not me though. I ain't saying me because that's some whack shit. But I'm just saying other people in this world, Drake will make the world flip. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Number 3,
That is crazy.
I'm gonna go for a wild card. I probably want to work with like SZA. I like SZA a lot. Like I like her music.
Who?
SZA, the singer.
Who's that?
You don't know who SZA is?
Yeah. Pardon my ignorance. I
God.
don't.
SZA. Look her up, bro. Fire.
It's a female?
What's the
Yes.
song that she has?
The Weeknd.
Oh, 9 to 5 for the week.
She got. You ain't never heard
But
SZA, bro?
probably, I mean,
First of all, she bad.
yeah.
She bad. Bad. And 2, yeah, you need to listen to her because she fire. She dope though.
Okay. I'll definitely look her up. 'Cause,
She fire.
Yeah.
Like-
so those would be your top 3?
Top 3 right now, just for right now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
did you give us your top 5 artists?
No.
Go ahead and drop those.
Jay-Z number 1, Biggie number 2. Nah, this one my list get crazy. This one look, she know me. This one my list gonna get weird. Lil Uzi 3.
Okay.
Lil
He's
Uzi
about to
that-
get that fucking Avatar. In
He
the
stole that
story,
from
I
Sauce
think.
Walker. I was there when that shit happened. He stole that shit. Stole Sauce's shit. That shit crazy.
The drip god sauce.
Yep. 4. I hate myself for saying this because I don't like his music at all. At all. Eminem. Because I'm talking about who's the best. I'm talking about the best. Eminem's a great rapper. I hate his music. I don't think it's very good at all, but he's a great rapper. And 5. I got to think about how I got to get this too. I got a lot. I listen to a lot of music. I give it to Pac. I ain't gonna lie.
Tupac?
I give it to Pac. And if you know me, I'm a Pac hater because Pac is like one of the greatest rappers of all time. But Pac definitely had a lot of image, a whole lot of image. You know what I'm saying? Like from where he first started to where he ended up, definitely had an image flip for sure. So like,
I agree.
he was definitely
It took me to grow up to
understand
see
that. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think he got tired of like people just seeing him as a nice little innocent. Because at first he kind of sounded just all proper and shit, and then after the thug life is like, oh shit.
But it's like,
but that's when he blew up when he switched it, right?
because that's what the people love.
yeah,
That's crazy how
They
that
don't
shit
wanna see
works.
no-
People love fuck shit. Everybody know that. Straight up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everybody, people love fuck shit.
Explicit, like dirty, like
They just like
Thug.
real, like raw. They really like people really like raw shit because it's great to listen to because you can't live that, bro.
so. Do
You know what I'm saying?
Do
Like
you?
every day, people would be like, think you was a madman if you lived with people would be rapping about every single day on the type shit that they be on.
So do you think you have to be that way? So if I'm not a thug and I want to like be a rapper, like I gotta pursue that image of like thug and like I gotta.
I'm gonna blow you away. Thug music makes way less money than pop music. Pop music make way more money than thugging music.
Because it's more commercialized, so you can put it on more platforms.
Not everybody, bro. A very
That's why
small
Drake
percentage
is so
of people
fucking
are
versatile.
thugs, bro, or gangsters. A very smaller percentage of people have sold drugs. A very small percentage have killed somebody, shot somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a very tiny demographic. You know what I'm saying? There's people that want to live it, that listen to it, and then there's people that can't relate to it at all, and they turn it off. And a lot of those people listen to pop, and pop does millions. Like if you
like
make,
Taylor Swift and shit.
bro,
That's
if you
all-
produce that, bro, I promise you, if you do one Taylor Swift song,
You done. You done.
Your
over,
kids
retire.
are good.
bro, your kids are good. Like if you play your cards right, you're on for life. Like your generations are straight for sure.
So it just takes one produce, like one produced
you need-
project for Taylor Swift. That's it.
Not even Taylor, bro. It takes one like on a major level. Like if you get a big enough placement, that's why a lot of
There's
producers
artists that just fucking like live off of one
record
single.
Yeah,
Just
bro.
from-
All the time. There's people out here that produce just like people that
I
produce
heard,
shit like Lil Uzi shit, Cardi shit, like
Yeah.
people that produce Cardi shit. Like, have you ever heard of that shit ever? No, but that one song, then people gonna listen to that song. And he gonna be rich off that for sure.
I heard Mariah Carey makes about $50 million a year when they have to put
Christmas.
that Christmas shit.
Whoever arranged that,
God.
they get in a
Yeah,
bag.
some shit like that. It's a ridiculous. It's somewhere I may be exaggerated, but 18 mil for just
Yeah.
a song a year. So she knows in Christmas she gonna get
Oh,
$18 million
she gonna
check.
get blessed by Santa. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because it's like
That's genius
Like,
because she
that's-
do be everywhere when Christmas drop.
like
Like,
every
for
retail
years,
store.
like, for
you go to
years.
fucking Cane's and you're through the drive-through. You hear that shit and it's like, god damn. Like she getting every time I hear that shit, I like, damn, she getting a bag.
Bag, bro.
Like she getting a bag. Like she ain't got to do shit.
That's like everybody on that scale. Drake, that's why I said Drake, bro. If you do a record with Drake, like it's
There's a lot.
guaranteed that at least 10 rappers is gonna hit you up and ask you for a beat like
So,
that Drake song.
What
And then you're gonna get his royalties, so you're on.
What do you think? There's a lot of pressure with this new album. I think it's called Certified Lover Boy. That's gonna drop soon. There's a lot of pressure, you know, Drake. But I mean, Drake is Drake, so I think it's gonna be a pretty good album.
There's always a lot of pressure every time Drake's about to drop an album. How many times do you hear Drake sucks before he drop an album? A lot. Nobody wants to listen to it. And when Drake drops an album, everybody is silent. And everybody's tweeting the lyrics, making it their caption.
Yeah.
It's on every ESPN commercial.
Let's quit the Drake dick writing and listen to some
my
Barbie bars,
For
man.
real, for real.
Damn.
Nah, bro, I'm not even a Drake fan, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I don't even
yeah.
listen to Drake, bro. Promise you.
Is it promise?
I really don't.
Yeah. You good over there, Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all just want me to go till I stop.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it.
Is this live or y'all gonna cut and edit this motherfucker?
Yeah, we gonna edit.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you got it. Come on, bro.
I
Yeah, you
know.
got it, you
I'm
got
just
it.
trying to see what I can get. Let me see. What instrumentals y'all do got?
Well, no, we can pull up whatever. I mean,
Oh, okay. Let me see.
You want a real shit?
Let me see.
what kind of mood are we looking at when it comes to?
I be rapping on some hardcore shit.
I got this shit.
What to do? I know, but I need y'all out of here.
A lot of pressure, huh?
It is. I don't know why.
You good?
Huh?
You believe you good?
Yeah, get out.
All right.
Oh, we kicking everybody out.
Can I give you a beat?
What?
Have you heard Silent Storm by Mobb Deep? You fuck with that?
Who?
Silent Storm by Mobb Deep.
What is it?
Oh,
No, I'm gonna go acapella.
you don't like it?
You want to? Okay.
I'm gonna go acapella.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get something real quick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got an exclusive freestyle from Nayborhood Barbie.
Yeah, they put me on the spot. Solo don't run with a pack. Say the wrong thing, it's click clack. Aim the 40 at her back and watch her body collapse. I got them killers on deck, but I'm not from Chirac. Crip niggas blue flags, yelling out, get the strap. I got swipers and I know a couple niggas that hack. PBK in the wood, you know I'm at the trap. Got guap running the plays, I'm headed straight to the sack. Gotta be hungry in this game, treat it be like a snack.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't even know why you were nervous. They would
Man,
have been
I don't know
hyping you
either.
up
It
with
just
that
be,
one.
it be a mind thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
Yeah, for sure.
If I was in the vibe, I really can kind of go all day because I've been teaching myself how to freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's man, that's one of the hardest things because I know Lil Wayne just goes in there and like off the like you can hear the blunt thing, the lighter and
Yeah.
shit, and he
Yeah.
does it all.
It's in the vibe too. Like right now, you got 4 or 5 cameras on you. You got everybody looking at you.
Yeah,
shit,
you
so
know,
it's
that's why I said
understandable.
it's a vibe because they didn't know I'll go all day long. But yeah, I ain't tripping. I actually like that. Like I said, I've been I ain't been rapping that long. You know what I'm saying? I just taught myself how to rap last year. Like I got a project coming out with Bimmy and we working on that now. Like I already got music coming, and I'm gonna call it No Freestyle because the style ain't free. But every song on there that I'm freestyling like from start to finish, like no pen, no pad.
Is this like
no
an
nothing.
EP?
Yeah, I'm gonna put like a
Okay.
little EP.
But
out.
like freestyle, just
Yeah, it's
straight
just gonna
bars.
be all
That's what's
freestyle. They gonna be like full songs.
Yeah.
I'm not going in and writing nothing.
So
I'll probably drop it probably like around the summertime because they all pretty much all like turned up trappy vibes.
Yeah.
for sure. But I've
So
been
damn, you said you taught yourself how to freestyle within a year. So you kind of have the same effect like this podcast has. This podcast has been out for a year and a half now, and it's been like good. Like it's been.
Yeah, I've been hearing good shit about y'all.
Yeah, so it's
I never
like-
heard about y'all, but when I brought it up, they're like, "Oh yeah, you need to go on there." Like it's crazy. Before Poe had hit me, Guap was like, "Bro, I want to get you set up with this interview or with this podcast crew," and he said y'all. I'm like, "Okay, bet." I'm like, "Yeah," and then literally like a week later, Poe was like, "Hey, I got you a podcast interview booked." I'm like, "Who?" And he said y'all. And I'm like, "Wicked." Like Guap just said that he wanted to get me on
That's
here,
crazy.
but that's why I be saying like shit just be manifesting.
Yes, and it just happened, and it goes back to like the amount of work you put in. Like I
Yeah.
feel like we're here because
Like, how y'all find me?
And like,
how did we find you?
Yeah.
I low key was scalping, and I told AV like I was like Nayborhood Barbie, she's hard.
Okay.
Like we gotta get her in. I don't know. This was like months ago when I said it. I was like, I don't know when, but I'm gonna wait for the right time and shit. And then I seen your interview with Shot of Brady podcast. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
He's been doing the podcast scene too for a minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, once I see the album, I was like, oh, that would be perfect.
For
that
sure.
way you can kind of promote it and stuff.
This came right on time.
So yeah, it was perfect timing. And I was like, yeah. Then we went to the season and then we had 100 Bands and Stevie.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to
my
them.
best friend.
Shout out to them boys, man. They gave us one hell of an interview.
Yeah.
100
Talk
Bands.
about your relationship
I
with
seen
Steve.
that.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Stevie, we go back all the way to like the 8th grade. Like he's really like my best friend. Like I can go over there and spend a night. Like his mom is like an aunt to me. Like we
He did tell us that. He was like, that's my best friend.
He
Yeah,
did.
yeah, he did.
Oh, okay, he a real nigga. But yeah, like I think I met him probably like it was like at a track meet, like in the 8th grade, and Galore, she used to be like a real big hoop star or whatever. He had a crush on her when we were younger, and that's really pretty much how that relationship formed. And from there, like it really just became like a brother and sister like type. Like our parents know each other. His big brother's actually like one of my cousins. Like it's weird, but his big brother's like is my cousin. And like since then, like we really like family. I didn't see him real low. I didn't see him real high, and vice versa for real.
I think what the cool thing is that like since it's a lot of like-minded people, that's how we end up like linking up. Like
Yeah.
we're all kind of doing. We're
Yeah.
on the same mission in a sense.
Yeah,
but
man.
The real gonna link for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a unity thing, it's like everybody's trying to, do a mission. It's like, put the city on the map, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like, that's why we do this thing, and
Yep.
it's like, that's why you do the music. You're trying to, put Oklahoma on the map and say like, hey, we got this shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think it's just a matter of time. I
Yeah.
just think,
Everything just linking, like we
Exactly.
said, like you said, just good shit and just been happening back to back to back.
Yeah,
That mean
it's-
like I said, it's meant to happen. It's gotta happen.
yeah, and you just got to
feeding off of that momentum. And
Yeah.
just keep it going.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep. So if you guys had to go back 5 years and tell yourself something, what would it be?
Honestly, I wouldn't have tried to grow up too fast. And I know that sounds cliche. Like 5 years ago, I was like, 20? So I guess a couple years, I moved out of my mama's house at like 19, the first time I moved out. And really just, trying to be head over heels in love, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to grow up and do shit that I wasn't prepared for. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was never taught, honestly, that's what I would have told myself. Like, just worry about yourself. Because I've been worried about myself for the past 2 years and nothing but good shit been happening to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, that's what I would have taught myself. Other than that, I've been pretty much good because I was like, I know survival. I've been in survival mode since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I feel like so. But I would have been worried about myself a lot more back then.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
For me, it's the same. Really just focus on yourself. Like, I know that sound like selfish, but just focusing on yourself until you're able to really just have the fruits to give to people will save you a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get you a lot further for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that because sometimes we tend to worry about others and it kind of takes away from what you
What you got going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
for real. And not only that, like, not necessarily trying to keep up, but keep up. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You see other people around you succeeding and you're like, fuck, like we the same age. Like, how the fuck they do that and I ain't there yet? So you trying to do the utmost to try to maintain an image
up
and
with the
really,
Jones.
yeah, and really you just hurting yourself at the end because it's like, you gotta make up for what you did to fake that funk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Yeah.
but now, we don't gotta do that no more. Like we the funk
yeah.
at this point, so it's crazy to see how, tables really do turn.
They sure
for
do.
real.
Yeah, karma is a thing,
Yeah.
Any other questions, AV? before
Man,
we
I
wrap
think
it
I
up?
have. Yeah, I asked everything I had to, man.
Yeah, we've been in here for an hour and 30.
Yeah, this is pretty dope.
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie. The
Appreciate
vibes were
y'all.
great.
Appreciate
I
y'all.
definitely recommended y'all.
I just told him.
Oh
him.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was like, if you
Yeah.
when this shit come out, we got to get on Half Court podcast
Hell
for sure.
yeah, hell
I
yeah.
So
told
I'm glad
him
we here.
this shit just manifested.
Yeah, I
literally
appreciate y'all
within
for-
a week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was perfect timing because I was telling AV that, you know, it's like the album's about to drop. Like,
I was thinking about it today when I was at work, and I was like, "That's cool that it happened at the time it did, because like you're able to talk about what happened throughout the weekend." So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
this is the summary.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah. The shit was a zoo. The
Yes.
biggest is out now. Everywhere on all platforms. Go get it. This was my time. You said I could talk to the camera.
Yeah.
Go get the fucking biggest album right
Hardest shit
now,
out.
man.
man,
The hardest shit
it's
out for
hard.
real.
I'm telling you, hard from track 1 to track 10. Like,
That's what
stop
I've been
playing.
getting. That's what I've been
Like,
getting.
Stop playing.
And what's so crazy is like when I first dropped it, my dad was like, "Damn, it's only 24 minutes." He's like, "You just get on there and say what you gotta say and get off." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
I said, "People our age, we don't listen to like 4-minute songs no more. Like, you know what I'm saying, without meaning to it." And then it's crazy because we all sat in the studio one day. I think we were talking about Dez's album, and Bandman brought up like the replay value of it. Like, you know what I'm saying. So the average person takes the average drive time in Oklahoma takes 20 minutes, 15 tops. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to listen to my whole album from one side of town to another without stopping it. So even if you feel like you did miss something, you're like, hold on, let me go in there and let me run this back
Yeah.
because I think I heard
Yeah.
this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it just all strategic
Hell yeah.
for sure.
So where can they find you guys on social media? And you already mentioned the music, so
Yo, yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Nayborhood Barbie 4L. You can find me on Twitter at Nayborhood Barbie BARB, and then you can find me on Facebook at Nayborhood Barbie.
GQ.
Turn me up GQ on everything
on everything.
across the board. Yep.
Okay, hell yeah. Anything else, brother?
Man, shout out to Paul for
Yes.
doing
Yes.
the
Gap gang in the
Yeah,
building.
shout out to
Southwest.
Southwest, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to
shout out
Southwest
to
for
y'all.
sure.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Half Court Podcast. We out.
We out.